everybody. Thanks for joining us today and checking out our video. I've got Tony and Erica here with me today. We just helped them purchase a home, their first home. So pretty exciting, pretty monumental step. Appreciate you guys being here with us today.
Yeah, excited to be here.
Yeah. So let me ask you, before we had connected, where were you guys in your whole process or journey of finding a new home?
Yeah, so we had just started looking. We were looking at Zillow and Redfin and some of those apps and online. And we were in the process of getting engaged and getting married too. So really trying to find that next step. So we were brand new to the process, didn't know what to expect. And, when we sat down with you for the first time, that's kind of when it all became real. So very, very early on in the process.
Yeah. Very cool. And you guys were actually a referral from somebody, and me and Tony, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. So that is actually where the majority of my business comes from. And hopefully we'll get some referrals from you guys as well, or repeat when you decide you need even more space than you have now, even though you can't fill the space that you have now, according to Tony.
Yeah, that was definitely a comfort for me too, being new to Denver and not really having those connections that I was used to before. So it was great to get the referral from a trusted source. And then obviously working with you, it was proof that it was a really great experience and just a good connection for us, having someone that right away, even from that initial meeting, we felt like we could trust and work well with.
Good. I appreciate that. So I guess next question I have for you guys is, what was it that you were happiest about working with either me or anybody that was on my team as we went through the process? Anything in particular that stood out that you really liked?
Yeah, Erica, if you want to go first.
Yeah, I would say for me, kind of like what I just said, really that comfortability piece, because being new to this process and also hearing so many conflicting things about, is it the right time to buy? Is it not? People kind of giving you voices on both sides. And you were really just that steady voice through the whole time of like, I'm here for you, I'm here to serve, but also just adding wisdom as we look at a house, feeling like we could trust what you were showing us and helping us to kind of see our vision, because we were still developing what that was. And so there were times that you helped us see more potential in a place, or times when maybe we were dreaming too big and there were still ways to meet our goals with readjusting that. And so just feeling really comfortable with you, and your patience was outstanding.
Great. Yeah, I think that's really important to have somebody that you do have that comfort level with, but is also not just telling you what you want to hear and sort of like, oh yeah, this one's great, let's make an offer, get it done. I think a lot of time I spend sort of letting people down gently or breaking their heart about something like, this maybe isn't realistic, guys. Like, maybe don't do that, So, And I think when you hear things like that, it helps with that comfort level and sort of builds that trust to where, he's not just trying to sell us something, like legitimately looking out for you guys through the process.
Yeah, and that's definitely how we felt. Every house, just kind of seeing your reaction when you walk up to a place, you always kind of just let us make our own thoughts about what we're looking at before piping in or having your comment. So that was something that I enjoyed of you weren't trying to impress really anything on it, because at the end of the day, if it works for us, then that's the right house. And so I really appreciated that and just your approach on how we walk through houses together.
Great. Appreciate that. So I guess the last question I have for you guys is, again, with most of my business being repeat and referral, if someone talked to you and said, hey, I'm thinking about working with Zach, I've got a couple other referrals as well, why should I work with him versus somebody else? What would you say to kind of make the difference, I guess, for someone?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. So I actually had that conversation with my old roommate. And that was kind of what I said in the previous question, was really why, he reached out to you. It wasn't a sales pitch for you. We felt very comfortable walking through homes, and that's, why he started using you, is just being able to have that open and honest conversation about the house as a whole, but also not feel like every single house he goes to see, you're trying to force fit something.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I would definitely say too, that there were a lot of times that you helped us work together better as a couple. So especially if it's a couple that's doing that, helping us to think through things that maybe we wouldn't. And like Tony was saying, it doesn't feel like a sales pitch. It felt like you were really advocating for us, which with such a life-changing, decision of where you're going to live, even what area of town you're going to live. That was awesome to feel like you really were in our corner and looking out for our good. And so I for sure would say, at least from my perspective, that would be one of the highest reasons I would recommend someone go with you as a realtor.
Great.
Yeah. I was just going to say the back end support that you have as well of after getting under contract, just having someone to walk us through the process, lay it out, be there to help us with deadlines or remind us when something is due. We were handheld through the whole process, and I don't think without that we would have really known what to do. So just the experience and knowledge on the backside as well.
Great. Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate your time today, and just want to thank everyone who was watching this video today, and definitely reach out to me if I can be of help with you in any of your real estate endeavors. Thanks again, guys.
All right. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.